This is Tesla. Here are your price targets for Tuesday. We ended the week at $218.89, down more than 3.5%. This is a look at the performance for the week. We are down 8.5%. On the month, we are down 6.5%. And for the year, we are up 78%. This is where we ended on Friday. To the north side from where we are takes us to a gap that begins at 2 standard deviations, roughly 223.25, at 4 standard deviations and another level of resistance and potential take profit area, lock and leave, 225.60, and that gap closes to the upside at 226.93, another level of resistance and potential take profit area, 227.91. Now we are at the baseline. To the south side of that takes us to -2 standard deviations and support and a potential buy-in area, just like this was. That is roughly 214.27, 212.10, and 209.82. Note the gap that also formed to the upside. That is not in the channel yet, not in the zone that I'm tracking, but it will eventually take us to roughly 233.57, but it just feels like Tesla has been bleeding out recently. And I have been tracking this gap to the downside as well as many other gaps. And fortunately, this one closed to the downside and touched right here. So this is no longer in play, no longer a threat to our count to the south side. But this gap is still a threat, and that would take us to 193.32. We are not in the channel, not in the zone, but just something to be aware of to the south side and many other gaps. So check out Tesla on the daily, weekly, and monthly for other gaps as well. But I'm just taking it pretty much day by day and week by week to show you what's a possible threat to our counts to the downside. Now, to the upside, there are a few gaps that I have been tracking. This one takes us to roughly 240.37. And this one will take us to roughly 248.04, not in our channel, not in the zone, just something to be aware of if and when Tesla corrects. But check out all these gaps to the downside. As we made our way down, we filled it to the downside. And I've tracked this many times in the past, as you can see. Lots of trades to the upside and clearly to the downside. So if you like to swing trade, Tesla is great for that. But it can wreck your account quickly because this thing craters and craters hard, it appears. And I think that will do it for me for Tesla. Don't forget to check out my gap and go trades. Well, really, it's a gap recap for the week of the 8th through the 12th. And I talk about whether we closed any gaps that I have been tracking. Thank you so much for watching.